going on YouTube? Sharp Reacts back with another video, and I got
Sharp Reacts. You see the information in the description, but if you click down, bro, just click a little further, you will see the Patreon. Those that know, like we know, we're gonna spend a little bit of extra dough for the exclusive content for show. Tap in if you're trying to win. You need a friend that's willing to spend again and again. Stay down on 10 at the very end just to make sure you're dropping not sin. Like my favorite kind of cake. Since day one.
Since day one, and it's red velvet.
You did.
That's a fact, and he's not joking. So today, y'all, we're gonna do a track. We're gonna do Day One. That's the name of the track. And this is from the Red first album from 2015. Y'all was telling me to tap into some of the Red Velvet earlier stuff because that's when they really got into a pocket and they grew into who they are now. This is the group. You said this is the group that pioneered the way for New Jeans, NJC. So
that's interesting to know.
That's very interesting to know. So we ain't gonna waste you guys' time. We're gonna get straight to the track. So let's get into it. I gotta talk to the people. That's Red Velvet, Day One. Now y'all listen. Something about that song. Now I think I knew about like 8 words on the song. But one thing about it, as a musical enthusiast, you can get a feel of the feeling of what the song is enticing. Um, this is very joyous. This is very cheerful. This is very uplifting. I don't know why, but my spirits, my mood went up +5 after hearing that song. I felt like I was watching the ending of an anime. I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to be specific about it, but you know the ending of an anime where it's like they finally conquered that battle and now they're moving on to the next phase, and then you get the ending credits. This is what the song of the ending credits would be like. It's fire. And it brought me to a time of nostalgia too. Like growing up as a kid, you know, it would be like, well, what were our what were our heroes? What were our leaders go to on the next journey? And what will they go to in life, you know? So anime was almost like a reflection of life, and you almost treated life like an anime as a kid. And so you would hear like songs like this in your head, and you would be like, "Oh, you know, I finally passed this test. What what will I conquer next?" And then you hear, you know what I mean? And then go home, eat my, cinnamon toast crunch at grandma's, maybe getting the peanut butter and jelly, maybe getting rice and gravy with hamburger, and just, you know, vibing out, having a good time. You know what I mean? This really brought me a time of nostalgia. This really brought me a time of my childhood. I see why this is made in 2015, because it really brought me back. And for a fact, I'm never going to let that lag. Fam, do you have anything to say?
For me, it sounded like it was way beyond our years. It sounded like something from the 70s to me, late 70s.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We would have heard on a popular television series.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe a car chase scene on Andy Griffin or something.
Oh, wow.
And this would just start playing for no reason. You know what I'm saying? This right here just got that feeling like a black and white TV feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It got that feeling like classic television feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It got that feeling like this is not even the 80s or the 90s to me. Like you said, we had to go off the vibes because we didn't really, you know what I'm saying, can really get the words like that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So just off the vibe, that's what it gave me, like 70s. You know what I'm saying? But very upbeat, very uplifting. It was, it just had that vibe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
One thing about music and mathematics is kind of like universal language. So it's like,
That's a fact.
you know what I mean? This spoke to us.
That's a fact. I'm glad you said music and mathematics is like the same, because you can get the same answer, but you just got a different way of getting there.
Yeah, because like music is math, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many bars is it in a, you know what I mean? So it's counting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like there's a bunch of equations that go to music. And that's kind of like nerdy. Maybe one day we'll break that down on the Patreon, tap in if you're trying to win. But yeah, so it goes together. And even for our music over there, for people that probably don't even speak our language, they're going off the vibe of it as well. So it's a back and forth with both of us with a language barrier, but the vibe brings us all together.
Mm-hmm.
So I really appreciate this. Red Velvet, my favorite cake. Day one, I've been A1 since day one. I appreciate this song. Fam, appreciate this song. Hey man, we gonna keep tapping in.
We're going to keep tapping in and in and in. So y'all, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Please.
Hit that post notification bell when we post more videos. And we will see you guys later. Peace.